of each hand in the short ribs. In the short ribs. God took a rib from us. You know what I mean? And He made Adam and Eve. Well, He made women and He took that rib from man. Kind of screwed us all up there a little bit. Okay? But that's where I want to hit him. That's the soft part of his body right there. But I've got to time that up with the second step. And it is an attitude. It is an attitude so that when you work, okay, when you work with these guys, the second step, you may have a guy hold a shield. That second step comes down, that's an attitude. That's where the movement comes, that's where the strike comes from. Second step drill. The third step, I want to get width and distance. Width and distance. So it's 1, 2. That third step, I want to get over and get that son of a gun going down the field. Here, I got the punch, right? Now it's over, width and distance. Width and distance. I've covered the defender up. My aiming point with my helmet should be 1 inch outside the sternum of the defender. My landmark on the inside zone plate is 1 inch outside the sternum of the defender. So you get a 3-step drill. Here we go. You got 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's all you do. Angle of departure. Now why? Why? Okay? Say the son of a gun is a little bit wider. Okay? Now I got to take a 6-inch step, 45-degree angle. It's too complicated for me. I ain't smart enough. Okay? But I know if I tell the kid that I want my helmet 1 inch outside the sternum of the defender, okay, and I want my second step to come down the inside leg of that defender, the inside foot, okay, that he will probably be on the right angle to block that guy. His mind will figure what he needs if I just tell him those 2 things. Just those 2 things. So he's a little wider. So that kid's saying, God, he wants my helmet here. Okay, so that means he's a little bit wide. I got to take a little more of a drop step, so my hips turn a little more, so I can get the second step. Okay, still have my base. Second step down the inside leg of that defender right there. Okay, and get width and distance on the third step. So the wider the guy is, the more drop step I have to take. If he gets so wide, I may bring the tight end down. You understand what I'm saying? I can no longer reach him. Or maybe it's the inside zone play, I just want to seal him out, okay? I may just step, take this and just walk by. He's already out of the play. He gets way out in the gap. He's already out there. Just keep him out there. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying, fundamentally, that guy, I got to block that guy that lines up on him. Okay? The guy up, first step was my weight, going down the inside of that leg. I didn't lean. Okay? Second step, attitude. Third step, distance. What's my center of gravity? Down the middle of my body. 3-step approach. There you go. 3-step approach. What's the next one say? It says flipper somewhere down here. Okay. We train them how to use the flipper. I'll go with listen. Give me what that one on the side, guys, because we're going to run out of time here. We train them how to use the flipper. When do you use the flipper? You may use the flipper if you're the front side tackle and you're running a counter play and you've got to work with the tight end. He may take that little step and then flipper that guy. You may be the front side guard and you're blocking down on the nose guard in the center, working together. He may step down. He may flip that guy back to the center and continue on. So I'll show you how that works on the side over here. But the other critical point I want to make is fit, drive, and finish. Fit, drive, and finish. Now, we talked about the stance, the demeanor, all that stuff. Okay, now, you've already hit the guy. You've already made contact with the guy. I can use you, if you don't mind. You've already hit the defender. Okay, you've already done you already punched the guy. You see what I'm saying? I talked about the second step. Yeah, the drill that we call a punch drill. Okay, all I have to do is stand up over here like this in front of the bag. And I'm not really concerned about the footwork now. All I'm concerned about when I do this drill here is that if they can punch, and they extend. You see what I'm saying? They arch their back. Offensive line blocking is not this. Okay, it's not this. Offensive line blocking is a powerful explosion. It's a control deal, but it's an explosion. Okay? So all I want them to do is learn how to use their hips and punt. Boom, here. Boom! You see what I'm saying? I don't care about the footwork right now. I just want the punch. Okay? I want their eyes looking at a target on the bag, A, L, A, whatever it is. South America, if that's big enough, they should be able to hit that. Okay? You know what I mean? You train them. Your eyes, punching, look at the target in, boom, all that kind of stuff. Right? Now, we've done that. We've hit the guy. Right here. I'm into the block. Yeah. All the proper good techniques that you talk about. I'm in here, my head's up, there's an arch in my back, okay? I got the bag, okay, punch the defender, dexterity in my hands, okay? I'm right here, now see my feet. When you guys see my feet, look how my feet are. They're not like this, you see this? I'm not on the balls of my feet. See what I'm saying? Because if he were to go this way, I'd have to cross over and try to block him. You understand what I'm saying? I had trouble to adjust when I get my shoulders ahead of my knees and I'm on the balls of my feet. See, if I'm like, I have a problem right here. I'm playing on the balls of my feet. No, I want to be in here. Okay, come up here a little bit. Watch my feet. Okay, I'm kind of duck-footed a little bit. They're flat on the ground. All right, they're flat on the ground. So if he makes a move to my right, I can adjust, go back the other way. You see what I'm saying? I can adjust with the defender and move the defender. If I can't adjust and sustain the block, I probably can't play the game. Okay? You've got to teach them to be able to adjust as you guys work. Yeah, you're working your way on. Now help them adjust, go back to the leg. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm not a very good demonstrator, but what I'm saying is you get the idea of how to drive the guy. You're pounding, you're moving the guy, pop, okay? But you can adjust with the defender if he goes inside or if he goes back outside. Okay, because your feet are flat. You work with your knees bent. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You understand? It's a fit, it's a drive, and when the guy's driving the guy, the defender, go this way, you have to make the offensive guy go back the way. Stay on the block. You see what I'm saying? The defender has to make the offensive guy adjust and stay on the block. Adjust and sustain. At the end of it, okay, we go about 10 yards and I'll blow the whistle. I'll blow the whistle. When I blow the whistle, the play's ended. Just like it would end on the field during the game. The referee blows the whistle. That's my key to finish the block. That's my key. Offensive lineman.